Allegedly, B and her team are online bullying this girl. This girl's name is Kate, and she made a bunch of videos about her experience with this situation. But get this, allegedly, Blake herself is the one that went outside to record them leaving. So since this was like a little mini vacation for her and her mom, she hadn't posted much like during her stay. But when she got back home, she posted this to her story. Followed by this story, she says, "I think the security camera caught me recording her while we were camped out on the couch." And peep her IG bio, called Fat by Khaleesi and her dragons 31025. We'll get to that. So after she had posted these two stories, the first view that she got that she didn't recognize was this person. And this person stuck out to her because it says that they're a hotel GM. Lo and behold, after she did some research, Karen Chris is the hotel manager for Hotel 1928. She didn't tag them in the stories. And after some thinking and digging, she thinks the biggest issue they have with her recording Blake, she herself said that she definitely saw nannies with the children. It wasn't Blake with the children because she was off doing press. We've all heard the whole like Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds don't use nannies for their 4 children, and I've heard before that this is a lie, but for some reason they want to be praised for this.
I'm just a regular person. I'm not a TikToker. I don't do YouTube. I don't have X or Twitter or whatever it's called. I don't have Snapchat. I don't have WhatsApp. I have an Instagram, but it was purely just for fun. I like to take and edit pictures with my phone. I'm not a photographer. I'm not any of that. So I'm literally just a regular person with a real life. And this is just, obviously blown up so much that I never expected it to. Again, I don't know why race is coming into this at all.
As Keith Davidson and Stuart Albertson say, Justin's getting more than he needs.
I gave the win to Baldoni. I mean, I think Lively got a few things that she wanted, but if I was on the Lively side and listening to and looking at what their arguments were, I wouldn't feel good about this. I'd feel like we kind of lost the battle. Whereas on Baldoni's side, I'd be like, we had to give up a couple things that we don't care about, but by and large, we got what we wanted.
My mom and I were staying at Hotel 1928 in Waco, Texas this weekend. Blake Lively and her team were staying there as well after South by Southwest in Austin on Friday night. We found this out from all the hotel staff, ended up recording her coming into the hotel lobby. We were just hanging out, people watching. Her team caught wind of this, I believe, maybe saw me recording her on the security camera.
This content creator made several very long videos explaining what went down and then made a truncated version. I'm going to share the truncated version. She was staying at a hotel out after South by Southwest that it turns out Blake Lively was also staying at. She was waiting in the lobby, took a quick video of Blake Lively, and then as it turns out, she says she was followed by Blake Lively when she was checking out to her car. Blake Lively got her attention and filmed her. That wasn't even the weird part. Afterwards, she started getting troll messages from people that she believes were from Blake Lively's nanny, amongst other people.
In a world where Hollywood glitter and glam suddenly turn dark and dangerous, an explosive new scandal has emerged that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about the lives of the rich and famous. Imagine a quiet weekend at a historic Texas hotel, a chance encounter with a beloved celebrity, and a single, innocent video that spirals into a nightmare of intimidation, harassment, and secret power plays. This is not your typical celebrity gossip. It's a full-blown expose that dives into the underbelly of Tinseltown, where even the most adored stars can reveal a hidden, ruthless side. It all began at the iconic Hotel 1928 in Waco, Texas, a place where history and modern luxury collide. A seemingly ordinary influencer and her mother were enjoying a peaceful stay after the whirlwind festivities of South by Southwest in Austin. Little did they know that fate had a twisted surprise in store. As they lounged in the hotel lobby, their eyes caught a glimpse of the stunning Blake Lively, a Hollywood darling whose smile once epitomized grace and charm. But this wasn't the Blake Lively we all adored. It was a version that would soon become the center of an internet firestorm. With a casual flick of her phone, the influencer captured an 18-second clip of Lively striding into the lobby, her presence as magnetic as ever. But what seemed like an innocent celebrity sighting quickly escalated into a story of alleged bullying and unchecked power.
You should like Lively? Don't look up. as you can see, or barely see, y'all made a big deal over nothing. Like I said, this video was very insignificant. It's 18 seconds. It's her walking in, looking up, admiring the hotel. You can clearly tell it's her and her voice and her face if you do the work. And then she walks over, notices us, puts up her hand, and asks to grab a hat. And that's all that's on video. Okay, couple comments like this, giving myself 60 seconds, short version, let's go. My mom and I were staying at Hotel 1928 in Waco, Texas this weekend. Blake Lively and her team were staying there as well after South by Southwest in Austin on Friday night. We found this out from all the hotel staff. Ended up recording her coming into the hotel lobby. We were just hanging out, people watching. Her team caught wind of this, I believe. Maybe saw me recording her on the security camera. Did not like this. Thought maybe I recorded something they didn't want out there, didn't want me to see, whatever. Next morning, we kind of were being followed by her security guard a little bit on the way out, checking out of the hotel. Blake Lively herself comes out, starts recording us, says hi to get us to look up at her, circles our car, gets the car information, license plates, all that. Online harassment started the next day. Her lawyer, her social media person, her nanny were looking at my stories. They ended up making troll accounts, and someone called me fat. Long versions are on here if you want them.
If you remember, I shared with you all earlier this month that the head of the agency that represents the Princess of Evidence-less and her husband, Ari Emanuel, had a lot of smack to talk about Justin Baldoni, who used to be represented by Ari Emanuel's WME, William Morris Endeavor, before he was dropped. And yes, Baldoni alleges in his lawsuit that Blake Hurd's husband, the very popular Deadpool actor, put pressure on the agency that used to represent him.
This creator is claiming that Blake Lively and her team are bullying her literally just because she took a video of Blake Lively at the 1928 hotel in Waco, Texas. Now, I am going to say all of this is alleged since I don't know this for fact, but she has some pretty good evidence that this is actually going on, so let's talk about it. When I tell you if this is crazy and this evidence that she has is actually insane, wait till you see this. Now, there's only one thing that I'm questioning to deal with this whole thing, and you can let me know what you think. But essentially what happened is this girl was at the Hotel 1928 that Blake Lively was staying at this past weekend at the premiere of A Simple Favor. She hung out in the lobby, waited to see if she could see anything, saw Blake Lively, took a video of her. Apparently Blake Lively was on crutches at the time, and then a few minutes later, her kids came in with an alleged nanny. And as Kay has pointed out, and that we know, that Blake and Ryan have alleged that they do not use any type of nannies. But that may actually be incorrect, and I'll show you why in a second. And this may be why they are going after her so harshly. Now, when this girl and her mom were leaving the hotel, Blake Lively's security guard and Blake Lively came out recording them allegedly on Blake Lively's phone, talking to them, recording their car, getting their license plate, assuming it was because she was recording Blake Lively in the hotel lobby and the security camera caught her recording Blake.
The influencer's narrative is as shocking as it is riveting. According to her, the moment she started recording, something shifted in the atmosphere, a palpable tension that hinted at far more than just a simple breach of privacy. The glittering star, it seems, was not amused by being captured on film, and the reaction that followed was nothing short of cinematic. Eyewitnesses claim that Lively's security team, like a pack of ferocious lions, swooped in with an intensity that bordered on the menacing. The influencer alleges that not only was she confronted aggressively in the lobby, but that she was also followed by a persistent security guard as she tried to leave, with Lively herself emerging to record her and even go so far as to capture details of her car and license plate. In the era of smartphones and social media, where every moment is meticulously documented, this brazen display of power is a chilling reminder that no one is truly safe from the prying eyes of celebrity culture. As the footage of this encounter began to ripple through the internet, a maelstrom of opinions erupted. Some die-hard fans were quick to defend Lively, insisting that every celebrity deserves a private life free from intrusion. But a growing chorus of voices, empowered by the raw authenticity of the influencer's account, demanded answers. Was this an isolated incident of a star's overreaction, or did it reveal a more sinister, systemic abuse of power by Hollywood's elite? The influencer didn't stop at the hotel lobby debacle. She painted a picture of a meticulously orchestrated campaign of harassment. From troll messages that were nothing short of vicious, to accounts allegedly linked to Lively's own inner circle, every detail pointed to an effort to silence an ordinary woman who dared to document an encounter with one of the world's most famous actresses.
We have some breaking news in the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni lawsuit. They were in court today, and we have a new ruling. This ruling has to do with the protective order that Blake Lively has asked the judge to grant, basically to keep all of her texts and stuff secret, especially the ones between her and Taylor Swift. So will we ever see the text between Blake Lively and Taylor Swift? That is the question. Essentially, what the judge has decided is that he has modified the order to state that information may be marked AEO only if it's disclosed as highly likely to cause significant business, commercial, financial, or privacy injury. AEO means attorney's eyes only. So what exactly does this mean in someone that is not in the law field? Basically, if they want to get this under the AEO terms, they have to go get it approved, and it has to fit in one of these 5 things. Trade secrets, confidential business plans, marketing plans, other confidential matters for clients other than parties in this dispute. Security measures taken by the parties and third parties, medical info of parties and third parties, highly personal and intimate info about parties, third parties, other than info directly relevant to the truth, falsity of allegations related to this case. Any other matter restricted as confidential by law.
No. So I basically had like an unplugged weekend on our trip. So I did not post any stories. I posted like one story of my mom at lunch, not at the hotel, like off-site, but had not posted anything about the hotel, nothing. So they found my information somehow. I just don't know how exactly. Was it the license plate? Was it the hotel? I mean, those are really the only 2 options I can think of. But if anybody else has any other ideas, definitely let me know.
And Kate had posted this to her story. And then oddly enough, a view on that story was Keisha Evans. Look at that, Keisha is a nanny, and Kate said that she looked like one of the nannies taking care of Blake Lively's children. Another person who viewed her stories was Molly Sage. However, she couldn't take a screenshot of this because Molly then blocked her right away after going and viewing all her stories. So Kate had her friend check, and apparently Blake follows Molly. And it looks like Molly is actually Blake's like social media person. She helps with her social media. And then Kate posted this selfie. She had just put hashtag like Team Justin Forever. But then it was really odd because she was getting views from someone Team Justin Forever. The hashtag she used, and then she got this random account. So she would block these accounts because she had a feeling it was like Blake's team just wanting to view her stuff. And they were doing so in a way by like using her words. And another person who viewed her stories and then blocked her right away was this person. For some reason it says user 250, but this woman's name is Ezra. And Ezra Hudson is an attorney for Blake Lively in the legal battle between Lively and Justin Baldoni. Kate decided to repost the selfie she had deleted. Basically said like she's over Blake and her team, like they can make fun of her or whatever, but she's gonna post whatever she wants. After posting the selfie, one of the views she got was from this account, Fat and Not Fabulous. Like they were doing with the whole Team Justin Baldoni, they're literally doing it to like send her a message, allegedly. She blocks them, and then she got another view from this account with 0 followers, 0 whatever, called Mommy Vacay something. So this to her story saying the lengths they're going, it was a mom-daughter trip, and yes, I was married on November 11th, 2023. Do they not realize these accounts can be traced back to them? Also, this account that viewed her blocked moi. Kate wrote, is this their exit from harassment? But they weren't done yet because this was the last troll account that she saw viewing her story that she thinks is them. Fat and Not Fabulous 2.0. That's crazy.
This isn't just another celebrity spat. It's a clash of worlds, ordinary life colliding head-on with the glittering, often guarded realm of Hollywood power. The influencer's account is riddled with tantalizing hints of secret meetings, covert surveillance, and the use of legal muscle to quash dissent. As the scandal unfurled, whispers about hidden agendas and behind-the-scenes power struggles began to circulate. Rumors emerged of secret text messages between Lively and even Taylor Swift, messages that might reveal more than anyone could have ever imagined. Lively's legal team has already taken drastic steps, filing motions to seal certain communications under the cloak of attorney's eyes only. The very idea that such sensitive, potentially explosive information could be locked away from the public eye only fueled the fire of speculation. What are these messages hiding? Are they evidence of an even deeper scandal, a tangled web of betrayals and backdoor deals that could shatter the pristine image of one of Hollywood's most beloved figures? In an industry built on image and reputation, the stakes couldn't be higher. The influencer's damning allegations have opened up a Pandora's box of controversies, casting a long shadow over Lively's once untouchable persona. The tale takes another twist when you consider the broader context, the legal battles that have already rocked the celebrity world. Amidst a lawsuit involving former co-star Justin Baldoni, a bitter dispute that has already seen accusations of harassment and defamation fly like shrapnel, the new allegations add fuel to an already raging fire. It's a story that intertwines personal vendettas with corporate power plays, where every tweet, every text, and every public appearance is scrutinized under an unforgiving microscope.
So during the writer's strike, all the biggest 5 talk show hosts did a podcast together. They called it Strike Force 5. And guess who the co-presenting sponsor of the podcast was? Mint Mobile. And who's the celebrity that owns Mint Mobile? Guess who do all the promotion for Mint Mobile? Ryan Reynolds.
As the controversy rages on, one of the most striking aspects is the sheer audacity of the alleged harassment. Imagine being an ordinary person, simply trying to capture a fleeting moment of celebrity glamour, only to be met with a barrage of intimidation tactics that seem lifted from a spy thriller. The influencer's narrative is a reminder that beneath the veneer of Hollywood glamour lies a ruthless battleground, where the rules are made by those who hold the power, and the power is often wielded without remorse. The allegations paint a picture of a star who, when confronted with an unplanned intrusion into her world, reacted with a level of control and aggression that is both unsettling and, frankly, scandalous. It forces us to ask, are we witnessing the unraveling of a carefully curated image, or is this simply a case of an overblown reaction amplified by the echo chamber of social media? Even more fascinating is the split in public opinion. While some fans cling to the notion of celebrity sanctity and the right to privacy, a growing segment of the online community is calling for accountability. They argue that when a celebrity uses her influence to intimidate an ordinary person, it sets a dangerous precedent, one that could stifle free expression and encourage a culture of fear. In the echo chamber of the internet, where every incident is amplified and dissected in real time, the line between privacy and accountability becomes blurrier by the minute.